Hi everyone. Well, here we are doing one more kiln opening. We're down to 98 degrees. Yes, I peaked already for the first shelf anyway. Let's see what we have in here. Many of these colors were from the Cone 6, Mastering Cone 6 Glazes book. I tested them a couple of times, which you saw in the past. This time I mixed up about 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons of each, and I tried it on some larger projects, and I'll point those out as we go along. First one is this. This is a vase with oatmeal on the bottom, and then I dipped it about this much into the waterfall brown, and you see how much the waterfall brown has slipped down the side. Very pretty, actually. I like it. Oatmeal and waterfall brown. This one is my old standby Tenmoku dipped with a little bit of very runny white. Didn't run quite as far as I wanted it to, but still very pretty. I just love the look of that. I wish you could see it. This was a little lidded pot that I did in the oatmeal. What I actually did on this rim was, instead of rolling the rim out a la Simon Leach, I rolled the lip inward, and I formed a gallery that way. It seemed to work very well. And I put a little dark blue decoration on there on both sides. Pretty little bowl. This one is a little bit of a disappointment. This is supposed to be sapphire blue, but it's really washed out. It's more like a very light blue, almost a matte blue. I only put a self-supporting cone 7 in there. It looks like this is a 7, so it looks like I did a full 6 cone 6 glaze. And that's exactly what I did on my last batch, where I used this color on my egg cups, and it came out much darker. Came up with the same viscosity, same 3-second dip, so something's changed. That's more like a robin egg blue there. This is the next shelf down. There's a cone 7. Been over quite a bit more, which means the 6 was very full. It's almost a cone 7. There's the base. There's the bowl done with the blue again. Very washed out. It does show the green, how it breaks to a green in here. I'm beginning to think I just didn't have it on thick enough. This was a little covered dish with a slip that I squirted on, a brown and a dark green slip that I just squirted on as it was turning, and then I dipped it in my clear. Clear works very well. It doesn't craze at all. That's my little... You can see it's fairly thick on there. Hanging on good. These are a couple of waterfall brown bowls that I did. Ron Roy says in the book, if you can master the waterfall brown, you have it made. I don't have it made yet. This started breaking in here, but not as much as some of my earlier ones. You can see inside it's pretty well just brown with a little bit of breaking here and there. I had put some ridges up here, I'm hoping it would break in there, and it did break up in there. This is another waterfall brown bowl, footed bowl. Since the waterfall brown runs, I used it on the footed bowls so that it wouldn't stick so much. That's inside, pretty well brown, but outside it is breaking, as you can see. It's breaking pretty good right in there. This is kind of a mistake. This was a little picture that I had previously under-fired, and I put it back in to fire it. I thought my stilts were high enough, but unfortunately the shelf above stuck to the pitcher. We had been actually using this one up in the kitchen. I guess we're going to keep using it now. It is much brighter and the white ran better, but now I screwed it up. My wife will love me for that. Oh well. Live and learn. And here's a couple of antique Simon Least pinched bowls. You can see the pinches here. 4 of them. And antique bronze. Outside still not what I wanted to see. This was actually an 8-second dip. So what I'm going to do is open up that glaze and let it sit open for a while and thicken up to a higher viscosity, and then the next time dip to see whether I get more antique-y look. Same thing, a little bit of green and green inside, but next time I fire I'm going to probably tone it down 5 degrees, as someone suggested. Go slowly, 5 or 10 degrees. Thanks for watching, everyone.